please welcome the Orlando alien who crash landed into Cycle 7, Opulence Black.
Hello, I'm Opulence Black, and this is my hairy pussy. I'm here to answer all your questions and do some other naughty things.
Now, I got another question for an Opulence Black. Opulence, you were labeled as a fan favorite and pegged to win from the very beginning. Oh, I watched her audition video, girl. It was good. What do you think was the downfall that led to your controversial elimination?
I think what led to my elimination was I got really excited about the challenge and I fucking killed it, but I didn't read that little sentence that was like, oh hey, tell us how you interacted. So my dress slayed, I had to cut myself out of it, it was really fierce, but I left the sentence out and got sent home. But then the girls the week after didn't do the whole challenge and they all got to stay, so I mean that was a little shady, but good job judges.
Opulence Black. Orlando has quite the reputation throughout TDR for not only being very close-knit, but also very opinionated, which is something that we definitely saw after your elimination. What would you say it is about Orlando that has caused such strong bonds and such strong personalities, and how do you personally fit into the real-life Orlando drag community?
I would say Orlando's really fierce. There's a lot of queens that do a lot of different stuff in Orlando, and I think we all just respect each other pretty immensely. It gets a little catty at times, but I think we all respect each other a lot, so we're all willing to back each other's drag, and that's why we get so upset when one of us doesn't take the crown, because there's definitely been deserving queens. I won't say myself, although I should have won. But, like Slayer and Tatiana, etc., should have taken the crown home. Homely too, and Rita, and all my other friends that I love dearly. But no, Orlando's just really, we're close-knit. I love my whole family, Black Mercy Plague. And I definitely go out a lot in drag, and if I'm not in drag, I'm the bearded one next to Victoria, because she's prettier. So, yeah, come to Orlando sometime.
Opulence. We all know that you and your boyfriend were competing in different competitions at the same time. Do you think that this helped both of you, or do you think this hindered your performance in the competition? And will we be seeing more of Opulence in Orlando's Drag Race Live Season 3, maybe?
I think it helped us and hindered us all at the same time. I think it hindered us in the respect that both of us wanted to do each other's challenges. He had a rap challenge, which I would have slayed at, and I had a lot of look challenges that he would have slayed at. So I mean, it was a good time for both of us. There was a lot of creative energy flowing in the house. Got a little stressful at times, and we stayed up late, but I think we both got some cool stuff done, and we both expanded our drag. But you'll definitely be seeing Opulence Black on ORDL 3 if they'll have me, which hopefully they will. And so, hashtag Team Opulence Black, Season 3 ORDL. See you bitches there.
Opulence. Now, you definitely voiced your discontent over this competition, but do you think you learned anything by being here?
My discontent about this competition. That's a good way to word it. So my discontent revolves around the fact that I forgot a sentence on my challenge. And then a girl dropped out the next week and I wasn't brought back, and the whole TDR community was really upset. Hashtag justice for opulence. But I definitely learned some things, like life isn't fair, and blending is important, and I should wear nails, which I didn't for this video. Although I'm still waiting for my nails that I won from that one challenge. But yeah, no, the Bang Bang video shut down the whole season, so I still won.
So whose team are you on? Team Melee or Team Laveau?
I don't know, but I shaved my arms for Laveau. My final thoughts on this season were, I spent a lot of fucking money on a lot of fucking shit that I'll never wear again. And I don't think I was judged on the same scale as everyone else, but I thank you for your critiques, and I think I look fiercer now than ever before, and Robin Cradles is prettier than Ava, and Box Vine's really cool. I met her, and I still don't want to wear eyebrows. And you'll probably catch me on Tumblr, just, you know, bitching about shit, and maybe on ODRL. And until then, Pistol Mercy for season 3. I mean A, not season 3, season A.
Here comes our Swedish fish who's about to be a centerfold in magazines seen all over Sweden. It's Miss Antonina Nutshell.
Sir, hej världen. Här har ni mig, eran bästa kompis Antonina Nutshell. Eran svenska lilla mumsbit. Hoppas ni mår bra. Jag är så taggad på lite återförenings-realness. Så att vi kör på.
As a person who both improved leaps and bounds in this competition and holds the honor of being the European Queen to make it the farthest in TDR history, you still faced heavy criticism from both viewers and contestants who didn't really see you as a person who could or should make top 5. Did that in any way negatively affect you or your performance in this competition?
Nope, didn't bother me at all. Next question. No, really. Of course, it's gonna affect me when people say that I didn't deserve to get a high rating, or oh, you should have gone home, or stuff like that. But truth be told, I'm not a Tumblr person, so I didn't really follow much what's going on. But of course, when other contestants say stuff, it's hurtful. But I'm really proud of what I did in competition, especially the girl group week and the Broadway week, because that was like performance, and that's what I want to do. I know I have stuff to work on with makeup and clothing and stuff, and some of the critiques I got was really fair, that other queens were better, but I'm really proud of what I did.
A lot of foreign queens that have been on TDR have always seemed to have struggled due to like the cultural differences between the US and their own countries. Do you think this competition would have been different if it were ran from, like, say, your country? And if you could change one thing you did in this competition, what would that be?
If Tumblr's Drag Race were held from Sweden, I think, because Swedish drag is more old school, it's not edgy, like you have stuff that we don't have. We do have edgy queens. We have Duo Raw, who's awesome, check them out if you haven't, and stuff like that. But maybe like more comedy, old school, big feather boas, celebrity impersonations. So I think it would be more like that, and we would definitely have more music involved, I think. And oh yeah, it was the second part of that question. If I could change anything, like no. The only thing I would want to change is to have more time. I work a full-time job, and I work extra some weekends at a club as Antonina. And so I would really love to have had all these weeks just free and just focused, because it was so much fun, but it was so stressful. So that's the only thing I would like to change, because thinking about the circumstances, I think I'm very pleased with my stuff. Yeah, with my stuff.
Antonina, now that you competed on Tumblr's Drag Race, what do you think's next for you? Like, what's in the future of Miss Antonina Nutshell? Because we want to know. So, yeah.
I still work, as I said, at a bar, at a club, as a mingle hostess, and hopefully they will put me on stage, because I could rock that stage. you guys know. And then I would like to... I don't know. I don't have any plans yet. I'm just gonna keep on rocking. But yeah, but this is my dream. I want to work with this full time, so I'm gonna push through and you will see me.
Antonina nutshell. Congratulations on lasting the longest out of any foreign queen ever. You're a very over-the-top queen. You do all the things I love in queens. Big makeup, lots of lashes, big bold colors. But my question is, why do you currently not pad your body?
First of all, thank you very much. Yeah, I do love like the big makeup and big colors and all of that. And I hope you like the colors I'm wearing today, this time. And okay, about my padding, yeah, I try. I know in some of the challenges it was really noticeable that I was not padding, but I did pad for some of the challenges. I'm working on it. I'm padded right now a little bit here, but it's still a little bit boxy, but I'm working on it, trying to shape my pads and stuff. So yeah, hopefully in the future I will have it all figured out and look amazing. Thank you for the question.
So, what team are you on? Melee or Laveau?
In the finale, I don't know what team I'm on, because I love the underdog, who's fought and showed so much incredible talent and creativity throughout this competition. So I love Melee, but still, Laveau's style is more what I love, the kind of dark but still very funny and twisted underground stuff. So I'm gonna say I'm Team Laveau, but Melee is so amazing, so if she wins, I will change my answer. It was so much fun to be in this competition, and you're all welcome to Sweden. You can stay with me here in this amazing apartment where you've seen is very messy all the time. And don't forget that the bomb... I don't even remember my own catchphrase, Okay. Don't forget that the nutshell is a bombshell. Bam, there we have it. Mwah! Love you guys. Hey do.
Up next is the queen most likely to be abducted by Arab men and who has this competition still rigged for her. It's Harper Valley!
Hey everybody, it's me, Harper Valley, and I am here to answer some of your questions. So I would like to call this meeting of the PTA to order.
Harper Valley, I hear you're a real girl, and I like that. But I got a question here from Ruben. People labeled you as a frontrunner since the beginning, but that quickly turned into rumors of the competition being rigged for you. How do these allegations, big word, make you feel? Do you have anything to say to those people?
Those allegations were so ridiculous, it was really hard to take them seriously. I hope nobody did take them seriously, because if they could see the things that were going on behind the scenes, they would see me freaking out every single step of the way. I mean, really, judges, if you did break this shit for me, then tell me next time so that I don't have to stress out so much. Okay? Thank you. I really don't think I have anything to say to those people except, nope, nothing to say.
Harper Valley. While past cycles have experienced a lot of backlash for allowing faux queens to compete, You were, aside from a few random haters, pretty universally welcomed by the community, assuming because of how undeniably talented you are. As someone who's starting to make a real mark in the real-life drag community, what words of advice would you give to a girl or female-assigned person who's interested in becoming a drag queen?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you very much. It's very sweet of you to say. I have gotten several messages over the course of this season from women who were interested in becoming bio queens or faux queens or hyper queen. I don't know. There's a lot of different words, and whatever you wanted to call yourself is fine. So the big lesson, or the big bit of advice I would give to girls who are wanting to get into drag, number one, have a thick skin. People aren't going to like you, and that's fine. People are going to think that what you do isn't valid, and that's okay too, because they just don't get it, and that's totally fine. But it's totally up to you to express yourself however you want. You have a right to occupy the space that you are in any way you see fit. So never let them get you down, never let them stop you. And the big thing, I think, is just getting started. You know, finding the motivation to practice doing your makeup a couple times a week, where you just sit with your laptop and a couple YouTube tutorials in front of a mirror and just practice random techniques. I mean, you don't even have to do a full face. Maybe you just practice doing the lips or the eyes, but just get started, get in the habit of doing it all the time, and then if you choose to do a competition like this or start performing, you will know how to get your face down fast, and you'll know how to make it look good because you've done it 1,000,001 times.
My favorite look from you was probably week 1 submission. That look, that I love it so much. Anyways, had you not submitted this look and done something different, do you think that the judges' critiques would have been less harsh throughout the competition? Yeah.
Actually really glad that I started the competition on such a high note. From that point on, people had really high expectations of me, which in turn forced me to have really high expectations of myself. So it was just about maintaining momentum throughout the competition and trying to gain speed rather than lose steam after having a couple really good weeks in the beginning with some of my mini challenges.
Harper, you definitely voiced your opinion on the judging panel putting extra pressure on you. After having time to reflect, do you still think we were too harsh? Ah! Oh my god! It's falling! Oh my god, it's falling! Fuck.
I mean, I do think the judges were harsh on myself and a couple of the other girls. And I do think at times that we were held to higher standards, but I think that's because we earned the right to be held to higher standards. And I don't necessarily feel like it's a bad thing. I mean, it certainly stressed me out during the competition, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a subjective competition and it's about growth. So in some ways it doesn't make sense to judge everybody, you know, using the exact same grading rubric. And I mean, of course everybody wants objectivity and fairness in a competition, but in something as subjective as drag, it's a lot of it is, you know, how much are you improving? How much effort is being put in here? Are there good ideas? You know, even if the execution is flawed sometimes. And so you have to juggle all those things. And I mean, if I felt it was harsh, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
So, whose team are you on?
Right, so I am Team Laveau. And I am on her team because I think she's shown remarkable growth throughout the competition, amazing maturity, cleverness, creativity. I think she's